Right, so I apologise for still being in my pyjamas. Today we're looking at my Miele Professional T5 206 tumble dryer. A lot of people have been asking for it, the clean out. I think it was the Odd Job Centre and another person requested to do a clean out video. So it's just finished its cycle, so hopefully our filters are nice and dirty. Okay, it's just finished the Woolens cycle, so we can see. There's my cap. Put that back in my pot. Stick them in the kitchen. So I'm going to do a clean out video, as detailed as I can, without taking it apart, because there's parts on that you need to take apart, like the vents, the actual fan. But I'm not going to clean out the fan today. Now, looking at our three main filters on this dryer today. Now, the drum light doesn't work, but it would help us. So the drum light is situated here, underneath this plastic thing in there, but obviously that doesn't work. So we're going to be looking at our main filters. We're going to look at this one here, and then we're going to be looking at our two in here, and then we're going to look at the drum itself. Okay. So I'm going to move the camera around so you guys can see the drum a little bit better. I knew the camera would fall down. Okay. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. Right. Apologise for that, guys. Okay, so now we're actually in the right position. We're going to start by looking at these two filters. If I get the camera on. Okay, so we're going to look at these two filters here. Okay. Bring my light round. Bring my flashlight round. We're going to look at these two filters. Now, these two filters on this dryer, you pull up and they should just come out. Now, these are a bit stiff on this one, like that. On both sides they do that. That one, like I say, they're a bit stiff, and then they come out quite accessibly. Now, if you look down it, let's turn that off, you can see there's a little bit of dust, and you can see the fan. There is our fan down there. Okay. So that is the fan down there, and obviously that's a little bit grimy. So we're going to clean out this bit. We're going to clean in here. Probably won't do the fan, but the fan's not in a bad state. We're looking at all the lint around our filters, and we're also going to be looking at the back. Now, as I show you, the back ain't too bad. You've got a little bit of something, but to be surprised, the drum is actually not in a shit state. Look at my hand. Look at my hand compared to this dryer size. It's absolutely humongous. You've got these massive 30cm paddles. These are 30cm in diameter. Each paddle is roughly about 30cm. Got something stuck on the drum there. Get rid of that. We'll give this a little bit of a clean. We'll do the top as well. We'll go around it. Okay, so if I spin the drum, the fan actually doesn't move, which is actually quite useful. So let's look at these two filters here then. Okay, now the way you clean these out is you just run your finger along them to clean them out. You can just simply clean them out. Now that's just come out today. Now remember, this dryer is domestic, or industrial, shall I say? Industrial. Is it domestic? No, it's industrial. So this come out of a care home where it was being used 24 hours a day, roughly 7 days a week, probably 24/7. As I'm aware, there's been no parts replaced on this at all. So we'll just clean out all this lint here. Get rid of all that. Okay. Now I'm ready for the next load, which is a load of tea towels requested by Spencer on a separate rinse program. But we'll just use a tea towel to clean out round all of these areas here. Just give them a bit of a clean. Brush it either onto the floor or into the towel, because at the end of the day, give a good clean out in there. Look at all that dust coming up. At the end of the day, we don't want any of that shit in there. Go around here. Try and get your towel in there. You know, give all them sides a bit of a clean as well. Okay, so you can see the dust in the air just coming out of them things. Now the way these go back in, okay, is you put them in, and there's, I don't know if there's a certain way, you just put them in and slot them in. Simple as that. Now on the professional T5206, they have a certain way of which going round. If you put them in the wrong way, they don't actually go in. So I got these two mixed up the other week and they would not go in. There's always a certain way of doing it. Just bring that light back a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to clean the drum, just give that a little sweep with my tea towel. Okay, now these paddles are massive. They are roughly 35 centimetres, I think, about 35 centimetres. Now I've got a 30 centimetre ruler in the kitchen. Follow me. This is a 30 centimetre ruler. Okay, I'm going to show you how big these paddles are. Okay. So there's the start. So they're about 35, 36 centimetres massive. So them paddles are massive. I'm going to wipe them over with a damp cloth. Just get a damp cloth. Just bear with, chaps. So I've got a damp cloth. I'm just going to wipe inside the filters. Just wipe the filters so no sand or whatever you've been using. It's a bit dirty. It'll go like that because I've just wet the filter. Okay. Give the drum a bit of a clean. And then we'll move on to our last filter. Like, this drum is absolutely humongous. I've never seen such a big bloody drum in my life. Right, you can actually fit a human in here. It is generally that massive. Okay, still a bit warm as well. Okay, let's move on to our final filter. Pop that in there actually. This is the final filter. This is our door filter. This is what catches most of the lint. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice and dirty. And when you pull the lint out, it literally comes out as a blanket. So it's really accessible to use. I'll clean all that lint up in a minute. Really accessible to use. Bang it. I'm just going to give it a wipe with the tea towel. Okay. I'm going to give the door a bit of a wipe. Now I'm actually going to wipe inside the door. Now luckily, if I go and show you under there, okay, I'll bring you back up again. Okay. 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 Much better. Okay. Okay. Like that. Like I say, control panel, all fine. Like I say, I just need to fix that drum light. But I don't really need the drum light anyway. Never use it. You know. So yeah, there we go. That is the detail clean out. Obviously, you probably would have to take the whole front off to clean out properly, which I'll do probably later in the year. I'll do a properly detailed clean out, like taking it all to taking the front out and stuff. But for now, just for today, that's the main thing done. Door filter, 2 main filters, and the drum cleaned out. So thanks so much for watching, guys. See you soon.